The addiction you never noticed, be honest. How many hours have you spent today staring at your phone? You check the time, then Instagram, then TikTok, then maybe back to WhatsApp, then YouTube, then nothing in particular. And suddenly, an hour, gone. You didn't plan it. You didn't even enjoy it. You just disappeared into it. But what if you did something radical? What if, for 30 days, you quit your phone? Would you lose your mind? Or would you finally find yourself? Day 1, panic mode. The moment your eyes open, your thumb reaches instinctively. Your brain expects that shot of dopamine, that rush of what's new. But there's nothing. No buzz, no light, no feed. And suddenly, your brain starts screaming, what if someone texted you? What if something happened? What if you're missing out? It's not just boredom, it's withdrawal. Because the truth is, you were addicted. Day 2 to 5, time feels strange. You notice something weird. Time is slower. A minute feels like 5. An hour feels like a day. Without your phone filling every second, you're face to face with the one person you've been avoiding the most, yourself, your thoughts, your insecurities, your pain. It's uncomfortable, it's real, but it's also liberating. Week 1, brain reboot. Slowly, your brain starts to heal. You're not jumping from app to app. You're not checking likes. You're not constantly comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel. You start doing the things you used to love: drawing, writing, reading, going outside. The fog starts lifting. Your thoughts sharpen. Your ideas return. You remember who you were before the scroll took over. Week 2, the world comes alive. You notice things again: the sound of birds in the morning, the way light hits your room, the depth of real conversations, the stillness and silence. You stop rushing. You start experiencing. You're not chasing pixels on a screen. You're living your moments. And for the first time in a long time, you're really present. Week 3, the rise of your true self. Your productivity skyrockets. Your mind is clearer. You get more done in 2 hours than you used to in 8. Why? Because your focus is no longer hijacked. Because you're no longer trying to escape every hard moment. You start setting goals. You stop making excuses. You build your discipline muscle. You stop saying, "What? I don't have time," because now you do. And guess what? It was never a lack of time. It was your phone. Week 4, healing, deep connection, and freedom. You connect deeply, not with Wi-Fi, with people, with nature, with yourself. You talk, you laugh, you listen, and you sleep. Really, really well. You realize your phone wasn't just a tool. It was a barrier, a distraction, a numbing agent. Without it, your life isn't smaller. It's 10 times richer. What science says, how phones damage you. Let's get real for a second. Your phone messes with your dopamine system, the same system affected by gambling and drugs. Every notification is a reward. Every scroll feeds the addiction. Over time, your brain becomes lazy, bored, anxious, number. You lose your focus. You lose your willpower. You lose your edge. But when you quit, you reset your dopamine. You rebuild your attention span. You recover your self-control. Let me tell you something that might shock you. Even if your phone is off, even if it's face down, just having your phone nearby, on your desk, in your pocket, even in the same room, can reduce your brain power significantly. This isn't some random opinion. This comes straight from a study conducted by the University of Texas at Austin. In this experiment, hundreds of people were given tasks to measure their memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. One group had their phones next to them. Another had them in their bag. A third group had them in another room. The results? The people who had their phones out of sight and out of mind performed much better, almost as if their brains were set free. The closer the phone was, the worse the brain performed, even though the phone wasn't being touched or used at all. Imagine what that means for your potential. Now ask yourself this: if your mind is being drained just by being near your phone, what are you truly capable of when it's gone? How much more clearly could you think? How much more deeply could you work, create, connect, feel? Think about the students, the artists, the entrepreneurs, the creatives, the mothers, the dreamers, all trying to become something great, while carrying a device that silently shrinks their mental bandwidth every single day. The hardest truth. Most people won't do it. They'll say it's too extreme, too hard, too boring. But here's the truth. Boring is where life begins. Silence is where wisdom speaks. Discomfort is where growth explodes. You can either keep numbing yourself with distraction or wake up and take your mind back. The challenge. Quit your phone for 30 days, no scrolling, no browsing, no endless apps. Use it only for essentials. Calls, emergency texts, work-related stuff. Delete the rest. It'll feel weird. It'll feel lonely. But then, it'll feel like freedom. Final message. The world doesn't need more likes, views, or reels. It needs more present people. People who live fully, think deeply, create boldly, and love fiercely. So unplug, reconnect, and find out who you really are without your phone. The real flex in this generation is peace of mind, focus, and freedom. Comment. Would you try quitting your phone for 30 days? Subscribe for more deep mindset content.